Hello golfers, this is Brian Natzel, your PGA Director of Instruction for the Golf Academy here at Swan Lake Resort. I wanted to go over a couple of things that sometimes really can confuse a student and get them into a position of really incorrect impact position is really what we're kind of looking at. And two things that really come to mind when you hear about golf instruction that really have to be explained a little bit more in detail to kind of get the understanding of really what impact position is and good ball striking is. So if you've heard of a couple of these things and wondered why this really hasn't helped you hit golf shots, you may be into the situation that one of my students here, Kevin Woodward, has been working on. I want you to take a look at the image on the left. This is both pictures of Kevin Woodyard at Impact, one of my students from the Bremen area. The picture on the left is an old swing that we took last summer. And what Kevin's really has heard in the past and what he's really trying to accomplish through his golf swing in this image on the left is to clear his hips through the rotation of his golf swing, correct? And I would say that Kevin has done that successfully. The other thing that you've heard in the golf swing is that we want to get you to rotate so that you stand up on your right toe. Well, if we look at the image here on the left, all of those things he's done. He's clearing his hips. He has great hip rotation through impact. His right toe is pointing at the ground. He's getting his right heel off the ground so that he can turn through the shot. The only problem here is Kevin is one of the small few that has an over-rotation in his body. He actually rotates too fast. So some of the misses that come from an over-rotation prior to impact, you'll have a tendency to hit some shots heavy, also hit some shots thin, and his big miss is a block. It's to push his shots to the right. And the main reason, if we look at the position of Kevin's hands at impact, they're covering his right thigh. Okay, the shaft angle very vertical, pointed right up towards the towards his left armpit, which is a good location. But his lower body is so over rotated that his hands and his upper body have been somewhat disconnected in a way. So I want you to take a look at the picture here on the right. This is Kevin after working on some drills of trying to improve his impact position to hit shots consistently more solid, to get away from the heavy shot, the thin shot, and the block to the right. We're trying to get Kevin's hand position so that he's created a nice shaft lean so that the shaft leans a little bit more towards the target. Also creating a hand position at impact that covers his left thigh, and also a hand position that's much more connected with the center of his chest. If we drew a picture on the left here off the center of Kevin's chest, we get an idea that his body, and especially his hips, are really way over rotated at impact. Kevin there is probably, his hip rotation is open probably about 70 degrees. The average on tour, their hip rotation is only open at about 40 degrees at impact. So if you have trouble blocking shots to the right, or if you'd really just like to improve your impact position, give the Golf Academy a call here at Swan Lake Resort. I can be reached at 574-935-6571. And remember, impact position is the moment of truth. You can do a lot of squirrely things in your golf swing, but if you can return a golf club to impact position properly, have your body properly positioned to not only create consistent ball flight, ball contact, but you also deliver a lot more power into the golf ball. So if you have problems with an early release, or maybe you're like Kevin's swing, he had a little bit of issue getting stuck behind, those are all things that we can kind of help diagnose with high-speed video and get you striking the ball a little bit better. We hope to hear from you. Have a great day.